Greenhouse effect, global warming, climatic changes, coastal flooding, rising temperature, and most importantly, the loss of biodiversity. These many challenges, but the solution is only one: afforestation, and most importantly, carbon sequestration. So hello and welcome back guys to my YouTube channel Study Spectra. Today in this particular video I am going to talk about a real life case study where a couple devised a technique to reduce the carbon footprint uh, of their daughter by planting more and more number of trees in the state of Tamil Nadu, India. So guys, let's meet the first carbon neutral kid of the entire world or across the globe, Advi. Yes. Um, you guys will be thinking that how it can be possible that a human can be considered as carbon neutral. If we all know that on an average at the global level, a human can produce 4 tons of carbon dioxide in a period of 1 year. And in India, this particular data is actually varying around 1.89 tons to 2 tons per year. And for USA, this data being the highest, that is 16 tons per year. So yes, that is a thing to ponder, that how can a human be considered as carbon neutral. So this effort is basically being made successful, by the great thinking, by the considerable thinking of the parents of this particular daughter, who are the rising couple in this particular field, named Dinesh SP and Jagana Nandini. So they basically reside in a village in Tamil Nadu, that is basically a state in India itself. So this couple basically thought of providing an environment to their daughter who is going to be born in the upcoming years. That is basically a past data I'm saying to you, to provide an environment that is basically, we can say that should be like something, it feels like heaven. So as we know that in today's era, the global warming and the increasing temperature rise day by day is impacting not only the you know it's not impacting just the humans but also the species, the animals, birds, plants, etc. There is a loss of biodiversity that can be seen easily. And keeping this particular fact in mind, in couple ne kya kiya, they thought of providing their daughter a very beautiful life and to make her a carbon neutral kid. For that particular purpose, let me tell you firstly what does actually carbon neutral mean. So the term carbon neutral itself is self-explanatory. Carbon neutral means it's nullified, it's basically been made zero, and carbon refers to carbon dioxide. So if a particular thing or object, and in this case a human, if that particular scenario is made possible such that the entire carbon dioxide that is basically been produced by that particular human or the object or the thing, whatever you say, can be sequestrated by some means or some technology, then in that particular case that particular entity will be regarded as carbon neutral. Yes. सो इन कपल ने ऐसा सोचा कि अपनी लाइफ स्पैन में उनकी डॉटर जो भी कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिलीज करेगी या प्रोड्यूस करेगी या इनडायरेक्टली डायरेक्टली contribute करेगी towards the carbon emission, they thought of sequestrating, they thought of removing, offsetting that entire carbon dioxide by planting more and more trees. हम जानते हैं कि जो पेड़ होते हैं, जो पौधे होते हैं, जो plants होते हैं, they are having a capability to sequestrate carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, utilizing the process of photosynthesis for preparing their food. So उन्होंने क्या किया, उन्होंने from the beginning of this particular journey, or we can say that before the birth of their daughter, they planted 6,000 trees of fruits. That is basically been made possible by the joint collaboration and the, you can say that, mutual understanding between the local farmers and this couple itself. And उन्होंने ये इतने सारे पेड़ लगा दिए हैं, तो जितना भी उनकी बच्ची मतलब अपनी लाइफ से कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्रोड्यूस करेगी, लाइक एज आई सेड दैट इट इज 2 lakh tons पर ईयर फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर ह्यूमन बीइंग residing in the country of India. So that can be sequestrated by this particular trees that has basically been planted by them. So ये उनका टेक्निक था to make their kid or daughter a carbon neutral kid of the century, or I can say that of the entire globe or the world or the nation. So बेसिकली अगर मैं थोड़ा और हाईलाइट्स दूँ यहाँ पे, तो यहाँ पे जो मेल पार्टनर है दैट इज बेसिकली दिनेश एसपी thought of starting a kind of NGO, that is a non-government organization named Seerakku, that basically aims at this particular thing only, that is basically reducing the carbon emissions by planting more and more trees, and encourages people to plant trees across the globe. So for that particular purpose they did the same thing to make their kid a carbon neutral kid. And so that is basically a great strategy or a great step that has basically been adopted by this amazing couple. And I think we all should know this thing, because at our own level we can practice planting more and more trees. In fact, I myself used to plant more and more trees when I used to go at my village or the hometown, because there is enough space. So I, in my yard, used to plant always some, 2 to 3 trees whenever I used to go, 2 to 3 saplings. So that is basically an amazing step by them. So that is highly commendable and highly appreciable. And so this is all about the news I would like to share with you all. um, Hope you enjoyed this particular lecture. Bye bye. Stay tuned.